Hail to you! On Reviews with Booze today, we speak of the evilest, darkest album ever forged out of the black gates of eternal darkness. And that is THERION's Theli. And this is the re-release, double disc fucking package, you know? It's got a DVD and shit. We'll get to that later. But upon discovering this album for the first time many years ago, I'd never quite heard anything like it. The way they use the choirs with heavy metal, it just made an evil vibe that had never quite been captured, in my opinion. You know, I'm sure there's a million metal bands that have done so many things over the years. Somebody's bound to have done something like that, but really, these guys put the cornerstone on fucking dark symphonic metal, I tell you what. Especially with this album, in my opinion, it's their fucking finest achievement. And that's even with, you know, most of it is just lousy old keyboards and stuff like that before they started getting like the prog Philharmonic and all that shit. But they really accomplished something, like sets a mood. I love this album. If you can get into the symphonic metal, and this is even, you know, halfway between their crossover from like death metal to where they're at now, which is quite opposite of that. But somewhere in the middle, and it really is like one of the first times that they did music in this way, and then it kind of set the bar, and everything fucking progressed from there. You know, everybody knows they got the intro track, but then after that, to THERION. You know, that song is about that's their fucking Enter Sandman or whatever. It's and it's not hard to see why. It's just written well, flows well, awesome kick-ass song. It's so dark. The whole album is so fucking dark. And you know, from preludium to postludium, this album is just a good heavy metal fucking album. The Siren of the Woods is a fan classic, but for some reason that was like the weakest song to me, but just because it's so like soft and a little bit boring in my opinion, but I know a lot of people like it, so hey, fucking more power to it. You know, my favorite song is Invocation of Nama. It's just nice and what fucking this type of heavy metal should be, in my fucking opinion. And it's just great. Check it out. You know, it's got the bonus tracks, which, you know, I don't think are anything to write home about. In Remembrance, Black Fairy, and Flight of the Rainbow. I mean, Black Fairy's pretty cool. It almost sounds like they got King Diamond guesting in there, but I don't know if I don't think they do, because why not mention that if you did? But the bonus DVD. Let's get to the bonus DVD. Although they did bring back the guy who was playing drums and singing on this album for the live performances, they still got those lead singers like a while back, you know, and THERION has never been the same, in my opinion. Sure, they still have some decent material. I love songs like The Land of Canaan and stuff like that, but two words, Snowy Shaw, just takes away from it on this fucking DVD to me for some reason. He's so just flamboyant and shit. And I know a lot of people like Snowy as well, you know, and I got nothing against him, you know. He plays drums decent, has a pretty good voice, but he just throws in that high thing, like when they're playing Go Right Into THERION, he comes out dressed as a big old goat, and he's all, it's just weird to me. You know, fucking goddamn you, Snowy, you're fucking taken away from the masterpiece that they're playing behind you. But that's just my opinion. Those lead singers kind of changed THERION in a way. It just feels, instead of this dark, evil entity that used to play it, you know, on the stage, it's kind of like now a Broadway version of that or something, with a bunch of flamboyant creatures running around and, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ. But anyways, overall, great package. Y'all motherfuckers pick it up and fucking to THERION, be on the beast!